Hi everybody, this is Shelly, and I just wanted to do a really quick video because I haven't done a NaNoWriMo video in, I don't know, like a week and a half. And I promised I was going to do those every day, and I really shouldn't have promised that I was going to do them every day because it's super hard to do a video every day, to think of something to say. And I would love to say that I'm super witty and I can come up with something really awesome to say every day, but that's just not true. And it's hard to sit with my phone and take even a halfway decent video that is watchable because, you know, they're shaky or whatever. And you can see I'm not wearing my glasses right now because with this camera I get such a really bad glare on my glasses that until I can figure out how to kind of combat that, I'm going to have to try to do these without my glasses. Otherwise, all you see is this glare from my computer screen. I had actually thought about using my Nikon to shoot the videos, but I can't see anything that's going on, and I can't stand to not know whether, you know, I'm in the frame or whatever. And I know that I mess with my hair all the time and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to try to do this really quickly. I was behind for the better part of last week. I don't know that I've ever actually totally been caught up the whole entire time. But yesterday I set a goal of 9,000 words, and that would put me up over what I needed even for today. So today's the 17th, and yesterday I did 30-minute blocks of writing. And if I can sit and do 30 minutes, that keeps me from, when that timer's set, I don't check my email, I don't look at Facebook, I don't do anything else. I just sit and write for that entire 30 minutes because each 30 minutes I'm trying to beat my word total from the 30 minutes before that. So I think I ended up doing about 9 of those yesterday. And I had some really good ones, and I had some ones that were not so good, interruptions and that kind of thing. But I think the highest that I got was 952 words. I couldn't quite break through the 1,000-word barrier, which was kind of what my goal was yesterday, but I never did do that. Anyways, before I went to bed last night, I met my 9,000 word goal. So I am, and I've written about 2,300 words today, so I am about 31,000, maybe 32,000 words right now. So I'm ahead going into next week, which is what I need because I have all my kids' birthdays are this month, and I have one more this week, and so there's going to be at least one night this week where I probably won't get very much writing done. So I want to tell you a little bit about my story. I am finding as I go on that I'm having a little bit of trouble with my pacing, and I'm at 30,000 words, which if I just do a 50,000 word novel, you know, I'm 3/5 of the way there, if that's how you want to look at it. But I haven't even really hit the main conflict in my story yet. And so I realized that a 50,000 word story, I should have been there by now. So my story is going to be longer than 50,000 words. I'm going to just write as much as I can in November, and then see what happens. I want to, when I go back through and edit, you know, I haven't been editing anything. I've just been writing, and I get kind of caught up in certain scenes. And when I do that, then I realize, oh my gosh, I just wrote, yesterday I wrote 9,000 words of just an evening and night and morning. So that's a lot of words on just a couple of scenes. So I am finding that I like writing the romance part of it just a little bit better than the supernatural part, and the supernatural part is what I'm having a little bit of trouble with, so I need to work on that. The main idea behind my story, and I haven't really even written like a synopsis or anything because I know how I want it to end, but I'm not sure still how I'm going to get there. So Riley is my main character, and her grandmother has passed away. Well, Riley comes from the Midwest, and her father moved away from Massachusetts when he was just out of high school, and he never goes back to visit his family, and Riley never meets any of his family. And so when her father gets killed in a car accident, and that's not part of the story necessarily, it's something that happens before the story starts. but she lives with her mother, and her mother's lost her job, but her grandmother passes away, and Riley is her only living heir. So she leaves her house, the property, everything to Riley because she's the only living member of her family still. So Riley's mother's lost her job, so they move back to, it's a little town outside of Salem called Gloucester, Massachusetts, and they inherit this, she inherits this great big huge house. So her mother decides that the house is too much for them and they're going to remodel it and turn it into a bed and breakfast. So they're going to have their income and everything. So the supernatural part of my story is that Riley's family has lived in this house for hundreds of years. And she, in every generation of her, in her family, the oldest female on her 18th birthday inherits the family's power or whatever, if you will. I haven't figured out how I'm going to describe that yet, but they're witches. So all of this power is passed on to her when she turns 18, and she is one of 4 witches who get this power, but her family is the most powerful family. So when she gets her power, these other 4 families, the oldest female in that generation gets their powers at the same time. That's the basis of my story. I don't know how I'm going to work out all the details. I don't know how it's going to end particularly. It could end up being more than one book potentially, because at the pace I'm going right now, it's going to be huge, long, crazy, epic kind of book, and I don't want to do that because that's a lot of editing and everything. So I hope you guys are all doing well with your novels. I'll probably come back and post another video next week, and you can see up here behind me just above my head, those are the books I've gotten so far this month. So those will be in my book haul. I got another couple of boxes coming, so when I do a book haul at the end of this month, you're gonna see some pretty awesome books in there. So anyways, okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll come back, and I'll see you later. Bye.